it's me, Meagan Hesham, and today I'm gonna try all my old favorite hairdos from growing up and as a teenager, all the hairdos, crazy, weird looking hairdos that I used to do, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have done too. I got my hairspray, I got my gel. We used to use a lot of those things back then. I haven't used them, I don't know, over 10 years probably, or more. Watch me as I try and replicate some of my best hairdos throughout the years. I'm gonna start with maybe like the really slicked back ponytail. Remember that when you used to like wet your hair and then put hairspray and comb? You'd want to see the comb marks in your head, right? And then a really high ponytail. Sometimes I'd even bind it up with stuff and make like a pineapple. Remember that? Yeah, so you'd want it as tight as you could, and then you would go like this a lot. Man, I need this now. Why was I doing this when I was like 10? I need it now. It gives you a bit of a facelift, eh? Like, woo. And that's what you were going for. I remember you'd want to look like this when it was first put in. It would feel good, right? Then you'd follow up with more hairspray here. Smooth out all those little things, and you'd want to have that, like, definitely I used to see like the comb marks. I think I was using a different, like a big comb. I don't have the right, like, you know, you need those lines in there. I remember there were lines. And then sometimes you might follow it up with a bandana. Remember bandanas? They're like a big thing. So you take your bandana, and one thing you could do is wrap it around a few times. This was really cool back in the day. All you youngins, take note. Everything that was old is new again. Seeing a lot of crazy 90s styles lately. That's pretty good. Okay, so this is kind of a semi-pineapple. I haven't gone all the way up with all sorts of scrunchies and neon stuff. These fluffies would not be allowed. You would have to like pin and gel and get that up. So look, number one. Okay, and another thing you could do with the bandana is you made like a bun. You guys remembering this? Or no, it wasn't a messy bun like these days. It was more like a tight bun. And then you get the bandana. I never did this personally. I always saw people who did this and thought they were so cool. And then I don't have enough hair for this, I don't think. You'd do this kind of, oops. But it was a lot neater. I think they braided this maybe before putting it in a bun. So there's my number two. Okay, I'm not an expert at this one. Maybe it needs to be more forward. I think we used to wear it very close to the top like this. I don't know, I think that was a fail. I think that one didn't work. Okay, let's take that out. And I'm gonna show you one of my favorite hairdos from back in the day. I did this a lot. I did it with bangs usually though, so that really adds. I'll try and show you what I mean. Okay, so I need a comb. All right guys, I got myself a comb. This is like an old school comb. This is the type of comb I used to use when I was, what age was I? Like grade 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9. I did all these hairdos. Okay, this is the side. Remember this, it goes up and then to the side. We put hairspray in the front a lot. And then we get our comb, make those comb marks in there, get it upwards, and then we put it to the side. We've got like comb marks, pulling it up and then over. Now what I used to do, and also we used to part our hair over here, put it all over. Of course you put this behind your ear, and then you have to stand like this a lot. Be like this, I think a lot. Be like this. This would be back here. This would be, yeah, this is me. This is me when I was little. And then what I used to do that I thought looked really cool, I do this same hairdo, except I had little wispy bangs like this. I'm sure you guys can relate if you grew up in my time. They were kind of like this, okay? Just pretend. I'm not going to cut bangs for this video. Pretend I have wispy bangs, and then I would bring this up and over, and then the wispy bangs all here, Okay, I can't do it because I don't have them, but imagine bangs like this. Wispy bangs in front, up and over to the side, and then stand like this. Know what else we did? Half up, half down. That was a big style back then. Also, I would have the wispy bangs usually. Okay, so, or you know what else you could do? I could do that now. We part in the center, and then you'd take just a piece here and a piece here. Yeah. And then you put half up, really high up usually. Half up, quite a lot of it up. In your, this is like a variation of the high ponytail I did at the start. This was when I was older. I think I was about, I don't know, 16 when I started doing this hairdo. So I'd grown up a bit, right? Looks pretty grown up, okay? And then you do the high half ponytail. Always, I'd want my high ponytail to be like that, like cascade down, like that. Sometimes I'd tie a scarf in there, I remember. Okay, and there you have it. This is an okay look, right? You need those strands. Or wispy bangs. I had those a lot of the time. Look number 3. So when I was a little girl, the side ponytail was all the rage. I think I used to do the side ponytail in conjunction with that side swoop at the front. You gotta get it really to the side, like not on top, more just to the side, like one high pigtail basically. And then get it big and body. Side ponytail. And of course we'd have fluorescent like scrunchies in there. I don't have any fluorescent scrunchies right now. It's depressing. Okay, so this one was a more, I'd say, I wasn't using a comb at this point. I think I did this as an adult more. And I still do it, I think, actually, to tell you the truth. Although I remember doing this with wispy bangs in front, for sure. So I don't have the wispy bangs, so I can't show you the full thing. So you get a piece, you get the front, or this is actually very good also if your bangs are growing out. You get this hair, you twist it like 2 times. And then, depending on the age, you poof it. So back in the old days, you poofed it a lot. You poofed it up. Now, I don't poof it so much when I do it. But, so I'm going to poof it a lot to show you like the old days look. So you poof that up, and then, after poofing it up, you'd often spray it. So it would be really hard and like lacquered. So you take 2 bobby pins. One goes this way, and the other one goes the other way, just in case you want to do this style. Okay, then you have these. Sometimes you'd have the little wisps here, or just your wispy bangs, or nothing. And then you would spray all here to make it like a hard front. Spray and comb upwards. Now with this style, you can also add to this style by doing a high ponytail. So the bangs up like that, and then you brush. Of course, you'd be using a lot more hairspray than I'm using. Brush this up. All the cool girls did this in grade 8. I don't know if I was that cool. You tie your bandana around it. I don't think my ponytail is high enough. It would be something kind of like that. No, I don't know. The bandana kind of ruined it. With this one, you could totally go like this, and it would make it even better. Get those side wisps. That was a big thing, side wisps. Am I missing anything? Remember those things that used to go, they were headbands, they were like this. Those are awesome. I need one of those. I remember sometimes I would do like these twisty things all back. I won't go to all that trouble right now. Remember we all did the low ponytails? I still do that, by the way. We all did them, right? I'd go to Latin clubs with like low ponytails or 2 braids and stuff. My husband still makes fun of me for that. Remember barrettes? Brightly colored barrettes? That was when we were like little, right? All the colors, and they were plastic and you put them in. Those were fun. I remember doing this a lot. 2 sides up. Even when I was an adult, like when I was like 20, I was doing that. Hopefully you enjoyed my trip down memory lane through hairstyles. I think I might start bringing these hairstyles back. I think some of them might be back already. I mean, are people doing some of these? I think so. So let me know what you remember from your childhood. What hairstyle were you doing? What crazy makeup or clothing were you wearing? I want to hear all about it. Let's reminisce through this time. We're at home. We have time to kind of try out all our 80s and 90s hairstyles. I'm rocking this hairdo the rest of the day here. Now that I have all this hairspray in, I don't have much choice. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more strange videos like this.